Hello and welcome. It is Saturday, the 22nd day of April 2017. My name is Derek. Tonight I'll be playing on SWC Poker, an online site at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock Pacific. The game costs 10 tokens. It's guaranteed 60. A token or 10 tokens is worth 1% of a Bitcoin, or the equivalency of about a $12 and change US dollar game. There's about a 1 hour late registration fee, so you can sign in at 8:30. The BTC transfers are very slow. I deposited to this site a couple days ago. It took 4 hours. Then I withdrew a little bit from it yesterday, and again, it took about 4 hours. And this has been going on within Bitcoin, I guess, quite frequently recently. The very, very slow transfer times. If this doesn't get fixed in whatever way, this cannot be bullish for Bitcoin, but more importantly, has got to be more bullish for the alternate coins. And Maid is one of the top 20, 30 ones well on that list. And it's got a very good setup right now as it's playing through. This high, which 2,400 or 24,000 Satoshi, and a low of 7,100. Since this point lower, notice the immediate hit piercing above Fibonacci. Little extra usually in these cases. Why is this important to know? Well, if you're looking to sell, 1131 is the number. We'll sell above that number because it usually goes above it. Back in here you're going to buy. Yeah, the number is 1131, but buy below it a little bit. And nice little buy order. However, if you make the case of what happens if you bought here, was that not a spot to buy? Yeah, sure, why not? But you'd probably get about 0 sell orders immediately because the market continued to go lower. And if you hold, you can only do this on charts you are confident are not bearish on the long-term time frame. Maybe you buy small in the middle somewhere, around the 50% retracement, and then much bigger here. Well, from this point on, you bought a whole bunch. You never sold many, if any, at all. But with these little pierce moves, man, you can start selling in here. You can sell some here, buy some back, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, and just keep going along the way every time markets keep going up and down, because that's what you're going to do. You got to get a bunch of green candles and a bunch of red candles. So when markets have a nice overextension, that gives you opportunities to profit take, and then a lot of times you're going to be able to buy them back lower. But now we're in a situation here where the market sentiment after this move had a very quick recovery, has built a very beautiful uptrend line. It's also got this level that it's been resisting quite frequently recently. And I can add a Fibonacci line at 1800 ballpark area, somewhere around here. Well, before, when it got above this level, it majorly pierced above, but it did settle back down to this line. Then it resisted it for a while, pretty much exactly in that area. And now it's resisting a little higher, and it's at that mark now. So this thing really does look as if it's got the potential, as it's now attempting to leave this 18 average band, to have some good pops. Some resistance along the way. First up, you're going to be talking about the break of over 20,000 Satoshi. And then maybe again around the 21,000 and change number, and then 24,000 is not only the previous high, but there's a large sell wall in that order, which is very important to note. Couple strategies you can look at this for. One, maybe sell order 23.95, 23.98, 23.97, in that area a little lower. Find out what the exact number is. It's in the area of 2,400. And this is on the Poloniex exchange. And then check out the other ones too, if you want to get more advanced information. But It's good to know about those big sell walls, as in if you get a situation that's got a very bullish setup, or someone just happens to love that market with big buy orders, especially if it is a bullish setup that many people would like, large group of participants that is, then this thing could end up going. And quite frankly, any move to 24,000 would show this sort of uptrend as well, and people starting to be bullish. Oh, we're back to this level we've seen last summer. And that's why you get big people that buy, it goes through, people see it, and then that in the short term could easily make that go further, 25, 26. And then that could even spark a long-term, next many months move that could possibly test into the 30s on the price. Overall, this volatility is very low. There's only about 15% on an average 2-day period, which for cryptocurrencies, it's pretty low. But for overall markets, it's extreme. And that's why I love the cryptocurrency markets, is because I look for high volatility, and pretty much every single one of these codes offers such, some higher and lower than others. And this one, I think it's got a good one for people that want to have less of the big risk, because it's got a high market cap number. It's in the top 20 kind of chart, and or code. It's a top 21. So I think it has some safety amongst it within that point too. I'm only looking at this from a technical perspective, so I have no idea if this has anything to do with actual people who clean hotel rooms and such. I've talked with many maids before in the past when I used to work and stay at hotels, but MaidSafe, I honestly have no idea what that is. I don't. I really don't. But I'm playing the numbers game here, and if you see this thing breaking out, you like to buy on strength, pretty much in the low 19s, I think it's pretty safe to assume it's going to go at least to the 20 barrier, 2020 really, to this previous high. But anyway, I'm going on for a long time, and I'm going to end this video now. Take care.